Okay, so we are back here on Question Corner at ETlive.tv. We've got Nicole here.
Hey!
How's your marriage, Nicole?
Well, married to Dan off Emmerdale, and so it's hard work. Never see him. But there you go.
Yeah.
Dan off Emmerdale. Tell us which Dan.
Dan.
Yeah.
Off Emmerdale. Liam Fox.
Oh, of course, Liam Fox, that's right, of course. For those of you not Emmerdale fans who don't watch it, which a lot of you do, I was on Emmerdale, by the way, a while ago. I played a gangster called Gary, and I punched Marlon in the face, obviously, but in the pub.
Yeah.
So how's Liam doing at the moment?
He's fine. He's actually away, I think, at Newcastle with the rest of his TV family at the moment.
And what's he doing in Newcastle? Tell me.
He's having a good night out, apparently.
Well, more importantly, Nicole, are you having a good night out?
Yeah, I am. I'm here with the rest of the Hollyoaks lot tonight.
Cool.
Girls
on tour.
Well, me and Georgie went shopping all day to try and find some 70s type outfits. I chose hers and she chose mine.
So girls, let you two chat together. Take us through the mechanisms of a day in the life of a girl on tour, starting from the morning, makeup all the way through to the end of the evening.
Well, you can do that. I'm quick.
Yeah, me too. Yeah. I'm super quick. I can go out and get ready and bum.
Yeah, that's like 2 hours.
I just prefer to go shopping and then stopping, having a coffee, having
we
a
didn't do that.
gossip.
No,
You didn't stop and have a coffee?
We just shopped till we nearly dropped. Then we got home, and then we did our hair, and then we did our makeup, shoved our clothes on, said to the taxi, yes, in a minute, and the dog kept hiding everything. So it was fun.
And did you pick the outfit from the first shop and then shopped all day, and
That's
then do what
exactly
I did,
what we
and then
did.
go back to the first original shop and go, actually, quite like that
No,
one.
we bought everything, but we just carried on buying things. But
you went always back. I do that all the time. My husband goes
But one of the
absolutely
first things,
crazy.
yeah.
I'm shopping all day, and he'll say, "You went in there 2 hours ago and spotted that dress, and he didn't want it." And
You
then
drive
he's gone all the way
Simon
back.
mad
I drive him absolutely insane.
I love you, but you will drive me mad as well when it comes to shopping.
Oh, I am an absolute nightmare. All girls are a nightmare, but all men are a nightmare. All you do is drink, go to the pub, chat about women, and that's about it. We've got more going on in our lives. Absolutely. So, do you know anything about the charity tonight?
Well, actually, my son's slightly autistic. He's on the spectrum, and when we did Mr. and Mrs., funnily enough, our charity we chose.
That's one I've not done.
Was the autism one in Warrington, the local one. So yeah, it's something that's very close to my heart. In fact,
close to mine as well. My brother's got autism as well. So there's quite a lot of people here tonight that you realise that someone somewhere around is always affected by it on some different kind of way.
Yeah, I mean he's on the very low spectrum of it, but I because I understand where it is and what's happening.
So for our viewers out there, what is the spectrum?
Oh, it's huge. You will never get to the bottom of the spectrum. There's just it goes.
Well,
to infinity.
For my son, they say it's a 1 to 100. That's the spectrum. He's on about a 3, so he's not. He's down there. He's right down there. But I went to a really interesting conference this weekend, apparently, actually, and they were talking about how the brain works and how that we get 1 billion messages per second or something like that, and we have to sift them through audio, sensory, visual, and it's all being bombarded. And apparently, if you have that sort of more creative brain, which is like autism sort of spectrum, then the filters that you're using actually, so normal hearing's about here, dog hearing is about there, and autistic hearing is like possibly, I'm completely generalising, but somewhere in between that. So imagine trying to cope with a really high pitched sound. So as we're talking now, somebody could hear everything that person's saying. They can hear the buzz of the light, they can hear the music in the background, and they can't focus on what we're doing at all because that's that. Then there's a bright light shining on you, and that's so bright you can't look at it. All your senses are being completely bombarded. So how can you tell when you're looking at somebody if they're happy, if they're sad, what their tonality is? Because everything is just as loud or just as bright as anything else, as the thing that's in front of you. Yeah. So that's what I got to understand this weekend, which was really relevant, made a lot of sense to things that was happening.
Oh, that sounds amazing. I'd love to have been at that conference.
It was really good, yeah.
Into similar things myself. Oh, well, thank you for coming to speak to us.
Cheers, Nicole.
Cheers, thank you so much.
Fabulous dress as well, by the way.
Yeah, you look beautiful.
Get another one.
Another one. Pop another one in.
I will, thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, so we're going to go back to the main arena, so to speak, for Footloose. So over to you, Footloose.
Okay, so that was Footloose on the stage, and today we've got
I'm Laura.
Bridget. Laura and Bridget, nice to meet you. So I believe that you've got some involvement in the Hearts and Minds charity and the Autism Night. Can you tell us a little bit more about it?
Yeah, sure we can. My auntie actually has hosted the charity ball. She's called Cheryl. She's really interested. She's got an autistic little boy called Bobby, and we're really passionate about autism. And basically we're trying to raise awareness, we're trying to raise support, we're trying to raise everything for autistic children out there. So it's really important tonight. We just raise money, we raise awareness, and we're really just on point, really. Everybody needs to be up there, everybody needs to be involved, and it's just go, go, go.
Absolutely, and Bridget, you feel exactly the same, obviously. And what an amazing turnout tonight.
It's a lot of fun as well. We're having a lot of fun.
It is a great fun. Everybody's dancing already. It's like, 8:30 and everybody's dancing. So what's your plans for this evening? Who are you most looking forward to seeing?
Cleopatra later as well. We're going to do some dancing as well.
Yeah, Cleopatra, we're going to be dancing out there, but obviously it's all down to autism, so we're going to be up there dancing for all the autistic children out there.
Absolutely, let's dance for the autism. And there's quite a few with autism here tonight, I've seen. So I'm going to get all them up for a chat in a little bit later on. But thank you so much for coming to speak to us.
It's our pleasure, it's our pleasure.
Oh, thank you. Oh.
Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Jackie Webb. Jackie, how are you doing?
I'm okay, thank you.
Fantabulous set before.
Oh, thank you very much. Audience, really, really nice.
Really, really good audience. So how long have you been doing this for? Talk to me.
Oh, quite a few years now, sadly. Maybe years, that many.
Look like you have, to be fair, the way you look. You look very young and youthful. Beautiful voice. Beautiful dress, by the way. Rio, can we have a look at this beautiful dress? Proper stage costume, that's what I like. If you're doing what we do, you can get up on stage and you can do it all, you can look fantabulous. I'm like a wallflower, me, so I dress quite... Thank you very much. So Jackie, what have you been up to? Talk to me about your life, what's been going on?
Well, I travel all around the country and things. I travel on cruise ships and things as well, so that's always good fun.
Of course, the cruise line is great. Cruise liners these days, how amazing.
Yes, they're very, very large. I always get lost all the time, but they're very, very big. But some of them are quite small, and some of them are quite large.
When I was a kid, my mum and dad, when I was 15, mum and dad used to take me on cruise liners, and they were big, big things. These days, they are ludicrous, aren't they? Ludicrous. Do you do a lot of that?
I have been doing quite a few of them. I've got more to come in the new year as well, so that's quite good fun.
Of course.
With Saga and Fred Olsen, which is really great.
Yeah, absolutely. So what have you got coming up? Tell me about that. What's happening?
Well, we got a show coming up in the Millennium Centre in to commemorate the First World War and things. With my sister, we do a jazz show with my sister, which is always great.
Excellent.
We're called the Bay Divas. My sister and a friend. That's great. And I'm just travelling into doing more cruise ships now as well. So
Lovely. I'm possibly doing a bit of cruise ships as well in the future. I'm a singer as well. Yeah. I did Celebrity Stars in the Rise years ago. So I'm on that tip with you. I love listening to you up there as well. And it's great as well, isn't it? You can come to these events, entertain people, do a bit of a charity.
Yes, of course. It's a great charity too. Really, really good charity.
Really, really good charity. Has it touched you in any way, autism? Have you got any family members with autism?
My nephew has got autism, stroke. He's got a learning disability as well, so it's an important charity to do things for.
Marvellous. So, rest of the night, what does it hold for you? Are you professional, you're going home, or are you just going to do what everyone else does?
I'm professionally going home.
I do admire a professional. I'm not one, but good for you. Ladies and gentlemen, Jackie Webb, thank you very much.